I'm still addicted.
Is something that no addict wants to admit. But here I am, because I want to change. Over a month ago, I deleted Instagram, and my screen time has always been good, but my last journal entries were over a month ago, and I was now addicted to my TV.
Hey, I've still read all those books in 1 month.
Yeah, that I'm proud of. So, this is a promise to myself to document this attempt again at getting my life together. I want to be more active because I used to be a gym rat and now I barely walk. I hate walking! School was pretty boring today, but I brought my journal in for the first time and, well, it was cool to write what I was thinking in the moment.
Okay, I just got home from school and now I'm gonna start boiling my buckwheat, basically, prepare my food. And usually, after I come home and make my food, I go watch something, like Netflix or YouTube. But, well, I low key can't today, so I'm going to still cook my food and instead I will, while eating, oh my god, I need something while eating. You know what? No, I'm just gonna raw dog it how we're supposed to. I'm just gonna eat and do nothing.
And so I did. Quick disclaimer, I have two birds in my room so they can be loud. So obviously the hard part wasn't eating without a screen. Yeah, I was just thinking about how I'm gonna edit the video. That's pretty much it. I have my mornings without like any phones until I leave for school, like I'm out the door. So it's really not that hard. The hard part was going down to grab a banana. I bought bananas. I love bananas. And I wanted a banana. And my sister was watching TV. And actually, before eating in my room, she asked me, "Do you want to watch with me? Something with me?" And I just straight up said, "No, no, 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 no!" Like quickly until I could change my mind and think like, "Oh, maybe one video." But I know how that goes, so I just quickly said no and ran off to my room. So I ate that banana, and I still hear the TV, and I wanted to, like make another sandwich and sit next to her and be like, whatever. But I'm taking responsibility. I have a test tomorrow. They're easy, but I will have to write a letter on Friday, and I don't remember the structure. So I really just have to remember it, memorize it, and I also have homework for tomorrow. So now, before going to music school, I have music school at 6 p.m. I'm going to study, do my homework, and after I come back, depending on how I feel, maybe I will eat and I will start studying for Friday. I put a limit for 30 minutes on my iPad because I'm not ready to delete Heyday yet. Like, what about all my pets? What about my customers? I have a farm to keep. I'm literally just making excuses right now. Maybe I will delete tomorrow. I'm not ready yet. I can't just drop everything so drastically. I will go crazy. Okay, so I got back from music school a little bit less than an hour ago, and I did end up making a sandwich and then oats with cocoa powder, just my usual food. And now I just want to get in the bed and study in bed, even though I have to write. I think I'll just quickly write before going to the bathroom. And after I come back from the bathroom, I'm going to lay in bed, cozy up, and study, memorize in bed.
Moon, a hole of light through the big top tent up high. Here before and after me, shining down on me. Moon, tell me if I could
some final thoughts before the day ends. I was just doing organic chemistry. My teacher gave me a harder, I don't know how it's in English to name, by the UPAC system, you know. And I did not do a single mistake, so I'm very, very proud of myself for that. I have a feeling that organic chemistry is going to be easier than non-organic chemistry for me. And thank God, because it's like the whole 11th grade and I chose chemistry. Okay. But overall, the day was good. I felt there were moments in the day where I felt sad, just in school, some relationship stuff. And I got a bad grade in math, so I was also sad, but I was talking about this in my journal. I made the mistakes, but they were like dumb mistakes. I know myself. Like, this has happened before. I will now never freaking forget, because I was so devastated. So I just remember where the mistakes are, and I'm pretty sure that I will not do them in the future, or at least I'll try. I need to talk to the camera because I'm shy of an audience that's, I don't know, like, I don't even see a person. Like, it's so hard for me to talk to a person. That's for tomorrow. I don't want to discuss this before bed. I just want to go to bed peacefully. But I really need to learn how to talk to people, even though I read a book, How to Talk to Anyone. I find it useful, but I'm still scared to use those strategies, those tricks. I actually have a volunteering interview on Monday, like upcoming Monday, and I need to look, social, because I lied. I said that I'm social and you should have me. Yeah, I lied. I just need social hours. I'm just brain dumping right now. It would be great to write it down, but I'm not gonna write anything. I'm too tired. I actually feel tired. I didn't do much today, but I still feel tired. I was my winding down was really great. The candle, I don't know, did magic. It automatically said, go sleep. I also had a moment today when I wanted to, again, delete all of the clips and just forget about this video. My birds. Yeah, I wanted to forget about the videos that, no one's gonna watch it. Why am I putting all the effort? Look at this. Look at them. But, I promised myself, and I don't want to disappoint myself again, because this is not the first try. This is not the 10th. I'm going hundreds here, and I want to say that I have a feeling that this is the one, but I don't, because I was doubtful today. Today, I was so motivated in the morning, and then in the middle of the day, I thought, I don't want to do this anymore. But, I want to keep my promises. I want to try, and tomorrow morning, I really hope I don't delete all the videos again. This has happened. This is maybe the 4th attempt to actually keep a digital diary. I don't know who's watching this. Maybe YouTube bots, maybe someone found my account. Thank you for watching me, because I kind of feel like I need someone to track my progress, and not only me, but someone else, just I have this performative narcissist in me. I don't know. I'm just going to quickly finish editing. Throughout the day, I was editing the video and it added to my screen time a little bit. Not a little bit, maybe like an hour. But I will just quickly edit this video, this fragment, and go to bed because my birds are starting to freak out. It is past their bedtime. Also, I have a strict bedtime. It is, I'm actually 5 minutes due. I have to be, you know, I have an alarm at 6. I go to bed. This is such necessary information. I go to bed at 21. I start winding down at 19. 7 p.m. Okay. Then it takes me like half an hour to, you know, I will be in bed by 9. And I have half an hour to fall asleep. I either read or just lay there waiting to fall asleep. But yeah, I should be sleeping right now. I'm already 6 minutes past my bedtime, guys. Bye. Good night. Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, March 26th. I slept okay. My expectations for today. I want school to end quickly. And usually for me, Thursdays, they fly by because today are all the hard lessons. So it's gonna fly by, I think. I have to study for tomorrow. Okay, I'll finish my breakfast and see you while I'm getting ready. There is so much sunscreen in my hair, it doesn't act right. But it's gonna dry out soon. Gonna put in my nose ring. Okay. If there's something that people need to know about me, is that I am a dot person. I don't know, I really love dots. I have dots on my wallpapers. I just love dots, and especially on my nails. I like how they look. Oh, I didn't tell the products. Essence Make Me Brow in shade Ashy Brows. This is my third tube. I just really like this product. Now I'm going to use e.l.f. Brow Lift, but it is so old. I am an under consumer. I use my products even if they're expired because this was clear. I don't know why it's white. I used to wear so much makeup. I used to be a heavy makeupper, especially when I had severe acne. I'm on Accutane treatment. Like I already went through it, 6 months, and it has gone so. I'm just gonna show a video of how my acne was before and comparing to now. It's like it was never there. I'm just gonna do a classic inner corner then. I would put on some colorful eyeshadow, but actually I'm going to. NYX Ultimate. I love green. It's my favorite color. And when I can't decide, I usually just go green, so I'm gonna go green. Okay, I don't want to do more. And this is actually my 4th tube, or 5th, I don't remember, but I've been using this one for years. Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal. This is my favorite NYX Butter Gloss. I mean, this whole Butter Gloss line is my favorite lip product of all time. And this is in shade Madeline. I really love this one. Anyway, my classes ended and my mom agreed to drive me home today. Okay, I'm home. I went and grabbed my package came. It's a tripod, and with my mom we also went to the store, and for myself I bought eggs, bananas, and dill. We have this beautiful thing in Lithuania. You buy food for those who cannot afford it for less money advantaged families. For them, we bought tea, cookies, chocolate, milk chocolate, because it's for families in my high school. Oil, you know, always needed. Some rice, flour, and pasta. Oh, and also some tuna, you know, canned food, lasts long. And for myself, I also bought my favorite bread. Let's unpack my tripod. I can finally film comfortably. Okay. Finally. So, I already put it together. You are on a tripod right now. My food is already cooking. I was just too hungry. I rushed. What I'm thinking, my tutor is in about 50 minutes, so I have approximately an hour. And while my food cooks, and while I eat it, I will watch one series of Narcos, and it is like 50 minutes. And then I have no choice but to study because my tutor is paid for. And after I study, I always reach that state and I want to study, continue studying. I just think I will watch this one episode. I really deserve it. Today was surprisingly a long day. And I know that I'm not going to watch it for long because I literally have to study. I must. And I'm happy. I'm actually really happy about the fact that I know that I'm not going to just binge watch until I have to go to bed. So let's get on ready. Okay, I'm in the kitchen. The food will be ready soon. I am so excited to watch this one episode. So the biggest issue with this eating and watching for me is when I watch, I always need something to eat. But now, I think I'm feeling very motivated and actually like 100% sure that after I watch this one series, I won't skip to the next like I always do because I just have this feeling, you know, like yesterday I didn't watch anything, I was strong enough, and now I'm limiting myself to one episode because I feel like I really deserve it. I don't want to completely erase this from my life because it is a really interesting series, you know? Like, I really like Narcos. I like the plot. I like where it's going. I like how it's working. So I feel proud of myself for today because I did a pretty good job in school. I feel like I did. And I have, you know, stuff to do. And I'm feeling responsible that I have to study, but I also really need to rest because it is 5, almost 30, and I just got back home like 20 minutes ago. You know, we went to the store, we went to grab my tripod, which is so cool, by the way. And now I will just watch this one episode and then study, and sleep. I will get on with my tutor in 2 minutes, and there are 2 things I'm proud of. I ate my dinner and my banana just like I said I would. I didn't go grab some more food, and I finished everything before the episode finished, and I didn't start another one. So I'm proud. And now let's go. 1 minute left. I'm done. We worked for like 45 minutes and then talked for half an hour. My tutor is my, I don't know, friend, kind of therapist. She's really cool. She's a very cool person. She is my mother's best friend's daughter. Very smart. And she's just amazing. So this was therapeutical, and I want to eat. I made my food and I really want to watch like one more series of Narcos because it's like getting interesting, and I don't know if I should. Like, I have time before bed. I did all my homework. I know what I have to learn, and it's not too much. I think I'll watch one episode. But am I being Like, I have no problem watching it now. I don't know if it's right or wrong. If I do watch it, I'm gonna watch it. I finished my food right as the intro started. And that makes me 8 minutes in and 42 minutes to go. But, and you know, it's so long until the end of the episode. I wanted to grab some other food, some more food. I wanted to cook something else. To have something to chew while I watch. And, you know, now I'm starting to feel guilty for sitting down with food when I said I would be studying. I know it's not much, not too much, not like an exam I have to study for. But I made a promise to myself. And actually, I'm just gonna turn off the TV. I finished my food. It's actually like perfectly the intro. So I will just probably continue tomorrow. I'm just gonna turn off the TV before I make some more food. And I'm starting to feel guilty. I am currently in my bathroom. I really want to take a shower. Just a warm shower. I'm feeling now the guilt and the realization hit me right now. I didn't think I'd be this vulnerable already, or that I would be vulnerable on my YouTube channel in my first video. But I guess I am. I mean, it's my digital diary, it's my feelings, it's my stuff. I don't want to talk about this now. I just want to take the shower, get cozy in my bed, and I will say what I want to say in my bed soon. Alright, I showered, I did my skincare, and I kind of collected my thoughts. The shower was short, of course, because of the war. Everything's like very costly. So I'm trying to save even more water. So the shower was short, but I guess I can speak more controlled now, my thoughts. Basically, I still, in school, I studied for tomorrow, but it's not enough. I still have a little bit more to memorize, and I will do that right now. It is 9:02. Oh, you can't see. It's 9:02. I have like 20 minutes before I'll be extremely tired because my body's, well, thank God, is very used to my rhythm. What I wanted to say is, from the last 2 clips, I watched the video while I'm editing the video. I do it throughout the day. I just saw how my happy, motivated self went downhill with those last 2 clips that were, you know, in the bathroom and on the sofa. Like, my enthusiasm, you can see it kind of die. I said that I feel guilty, and I do feel guilty because I still feel like I've procrastinated. I told myself, I told you, like, I told my camera that I would still learn, still do something, but my tutor was like an hour and a half, something like that. After that, I don't know, time just flew by, and those 10 minutes of me eating and watching an episode, a fragment of an episode of Narcos, it really, I don't know, did something to me mentally. And if you think about it, I did promise myself I would just watch 1 episode, but I started the second, and that's when the guilt hit me. Like, I couldn't do it. I didn't have enough. I just didn't have enough willpower. I still put on that episode to watch while I eat. I could have eaten it without anything, or like, even now that I think about it, when I came home from school, I didn't need to watch that episode. I'm going back to that. It's not even the second day. It is the second day. And I felt like I had to make excuses to watch the episode. And I did. I said that I feel like I deserve this. It's now that I'm looking back on it while I'm editing, like, yeah, I don't have any social media. I play maybe like 30 minutes a day on my, games. Like, I don't spend much time on my phone except now for filming and editing. But I'm now literally addicted to my TV. I need to watch something while I eat. It's like a really bad problem that I haven't seen before because I was focused on my social media addiction, on my Instagram scrolling reels addiction, that I didn't even notice how bad it has gotten with just basic human function of eating. I cannot eat without watching something. Maybe yesterday was easy because I was so badly driven, so motivated, to film this, to document this. And today I was like, well, I deserve this, Why not? Like, and that realization came to me in those 10 minutes. I said I would study, but what did I do? I cooked myself some food, and now I have an excuse to, while I eat, I'm just gonna watch a little bit. And that's literally how I binge. That's how I procrastinate my work. Now I'm more mad and I'm more disappointed in myself, which I don't like. I mean, who likes being disappointed, right? So now I'm just gonna edit this part, and before going to sleep, I'm going to memorize what I need. It's really not much, but like this much. I will just memorize this. I already know a lot, but I was still procrastinating it. I told myself, it's not much. It's just a little. And that's how I procrastinated right into my bed. I could have done this at my table. No, I felt the need to watch it. Like, damn, it's really that bad. I really am addicted now, not to my social media, but to my TV. I now need to control my TV. I'm very disappointed. I'm ending this day disappointed in myself. And I hope tomorrow will be better. And I kind of know, well, I can't say that I know for sure, but I am planning on just coming home and starting a book. Because tomorrow is going to be the last day before holidays. So I can finally read without any stress. Finally. That realization just calmed me down. But yeah, tomorrow I will just have 3 more stressful lessons, and honestly I'm like really stressed about this letter because I don't want to mess up my grade. I know it's gonna mess up my grade. I'm like really bad at this. I really don't know German. It's always been hard for me. But I guess I'll just write it and go. Maybe I will be lucky and I will have some kind of enlightenment in the middle of the lesson. But really just hoping for the best. Whatever happens, happens. Good night. Good morning. This is Friday, 27th of March. I woke up in a bad mood, kind of. I said everything I wanted to say yesterday about today, so I just want to finish my breakfast and go to the bathroom. Physically, I'm ready. I will just change my clothes soon. Mentally, I want to jump off a bridge. No, but seriously, I'm not ready for the day. I just want to lie to my mother that I'm sick, sit home and read. Like, I really want to read or watch TV, But to be honest, I want to read more. Thank God. Although when I come home, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be still so enthusiastic about reading. I just want to do nothing. I don't want to go to school. I want to say that I broke my leg or something. I really freaking hate that place. And I will have to talk. I have 2 presentations today, and that letter I talked about. I don't want to do this. I'm home. My food is cooking. And I don't care. Now I'm gonna go and watch my Narcos. I really wanted to watch Narcos today, and I'm going to. I'm absolutely going to. I'm proud of myself for not quitting school today. I thought I'd leave after the first 2 lessons because I had a very embarrassing moment. I don't even want to talk about it. Anyway, my food is cooking. I'm just gonna watch my Narcos. Bye. Yeah, since I said that I'm going to watch the episode, I binged for hours. So I guess you could say Friday ended in a fail, and this first episode of my digital diary, of my documentary of getting better, failed. I ended up watching for hours, but I'm too tired to now hate myself. I'm just gonna go straight to bed and hope for a better weekend. Don't want to end in a fail, but Wednesday was good. Yesterday was how it was, and today I relapsed, I guess, like an addict. See you in the next episode, and thank you for watching.